Welcome to Blood in the Snow Radio, where we give you the latest news and interviews with the best in Canadian genre cinema. Here are your hosts, Robert Bellamy and Festival Director Kelly Michael Stewart.
We are continuing with Blood in the Snow 2024, and what I'll do is I'll get you to introduce yourself and the project you're with, and if you could give just a little synopsis of what it's about.
So my name is Dallas Soonias, and Sikansun. Danse, thanks for having me. I'm the writer director, one of the people in and co-producer of The Saint and the Bear, which is a short film, which was lucky enough to screen opening night here at Blood in the Snow, and I'm here for the week because we're developing that short into a feature, hopefully.
I think which would be great. So what's a quick synopsis?
Right. So what we got is we got two. Well, first let me explain. Me and my friend Jocelyn, she's the female lead in the movie. We wanted to make a 3-minute Hallmark film because she just gets hired in all these Hallmarks and stuff. And very quickly we're like, oh, somebody's done that on TikTok and it was awesome. We're not going to do better than that. So let's think of what do people like at film festivals. And she pointed out, people like the short films where you walk away and you go, what the heck just happened? So I took that nugget and I wrote a script where you have two characters that meet on a bench in the middle of the night. We paint it as though my character, for those who can't see me, I'm 6'8", I'm fairly dark, I dressed full in darkness. We think he's an evil character, that he's going to do something wrong. And we paint her as she thinks something bad is going to happen to her. And we flip it on its head as fast as we can. And I don't want to reveal the ending because I would love for people to see it. Yes. But in essence, we flip statuses as fast as we can.
That's excellent. Because you're right, 100%. When people walk out of a film going, was that real? Or, wait a minute, I thought, that keeps it in people's brains. Mm-hmm. And this film does a great job of that.
Thank you, because that was the goal. What we found, I thought it was a standalone little project, but as soon as people started seeing it, they have ideas about what happened after, what happened before, and it's amazing how vast these ideas are. People think it turns into a car chase. People think he's some sort of angel, like a guardian angel for her. Like, people have wild ideas. So very quickly, it's like, well, maybe there's more to this story here.
Excellent. Yeah. So now you said you're in the development lab trying to turn this into a feature. What does that look like as far as this? Because like you said, as a 3-minute snapshot, it's perfect. How do you see expanding that?
So thank you. It's a little over 6 minutes, but if you feel like it's 3 minutes, that's perfect.
Because it goes by fast. Yes.
You don't want 6 minutes that feels like 25.
Exactly.
So thank you. Well, shout out to Blood in the Snow. This lab is incredible. What we've been doing is there's sessions every day, different aspects of the business, and it's all incredibly practical knowledge and interesting. So we're fleshing out pitches, ideas. Everybody here seems to be at different stages of development in their project. Our project is at the outline phase. But yeah, we're just learning so many, I don't want to say tricks and tips, but essentially that as to moving your project forward. So super, super grateful to Blood in the Snow.
It is, though, you're right, because there are ways to fill out forms. There are ways to get a hold of people, and you need to know these ways.
Yeah.
Not necessarily tricks, but just best practices.
Yes. Most people in the lab, we're creatives, and it's a very different language, a way of communicating than spreadsheets, but if you want to get the money to make your creative thing on a screen, you need to understand that the people who are giving the money, they understand spreadsheets. So you gotta speak both languages.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the line between art and business.
Yeah,
and it shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this?
Not terribly long. I suppose this is my second year fully committing to doing this sort of creative work. I was a professional athlete for 13 years before my body exploded, and Had to go back to school at 32. Got into a drama class by accident. It was just open. I needed another class to go, finish my psychology degree. And that became more of my focus, more than psychology. And I realized once I graduated and tried some stuff in the sport I was doing. I was a volleyball player.
Oh, I was going to say volleyball or basketball. Yeah,
volleyball. Yeah, my brother, he was the basketball player.
Ah, there we go.
I realized, okay, this is what I want to do. Let's commit to it. It's a weird thing as an athlete. It's like you die twice. Like as an athlete, once your career's over, you really have to grieve that. But on the flip side, you get a second chance to start over. So I think I saw Jim Carrey or something say, if you're gonna do something for the rest of your life, if you get that chance to start over, you might as well try something you really want to do. Like chances are you're gonna fail at whatever you try first. So try what you really want to do and see how it goes. So I'm stumbling forward in this, and it's so stressful, but I love it.
You don't realize how important that psychology degree is going to come in handy.
Oh, it has. It has. Every day it does. Even today at these tables, like we're talking about films and how to get them made. It turns into a therapy session, but you learn so much about the business that way.
Like you said, a tips and tricks, that is priceless right there.
Yeah, exactly.
What are your plans beyond this? Because usually you have like 7 or 8 irons in the fire, What are your plans beyond this? I have a couple small projects that I'm working on. I shouldn't say but I'm part of a project. We just finished a pilot, so we're going to go shop this series. I have a couple other shorts that I've directed that are in post, and a couple tiny projects that I actually have to get really going on. It's a strange thing. You probably know what I'm talking about, where it's like I'm so busy, but also nothing is happening on this day. Yes. Yeah.
So I'm in that interesting mode right now.
Excellent. And everybody knows, like, filmmaking is not a single person sport. It's not.
Not at all.
It's so collaborative.
Yeah.
And that's the fun of it.
Well, yeah. I come from a team sport background, and I was coaching universities and colleges for a minute. And I realized, oh, wow, that's directing. You get on a set, you're the general, and you just go full Sun Tzu, try to put the best people you can around you, and you just try to suggest steering the tanker ship, But I found my background in sport and sport leadership and whatnot. It's come in huge when you get on set.
Oh, yeah. Sports leadership, psychology. You have got a head start.
You're right. And I wish I would have known that. I would have done this 10 years ago,
Hindsight's always 20/20.
Exactly.
Yes.
Right.
So if people are trying to find not only the Saint and the Bear, but other things that you've got on the go, how do they track you down?
You just hit me up on Instagram. I'm an Instagram guy.
Yes.
At Soonias, at SOONIAS. A lot of stuff about my kid. I'm a dad.
Yeah, that goes without saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a weird thing where most of the stuff that I've done, it's in different places right now. Like, for example, the Saint and the Bear, it's still doing its festival run. In the summer, it'll be on Canadian Reflections on CBC Gem. So
excellent.
That's cool, but you have to be Canadian to see that, so that's tough. I assume you got a vast audience outside of the country. But I think for now that's about a project. My first short ever. It's now on TELUS Optic, which again that's only in Canada, but you can also see it on YouTube. It's called Frank Gets the Job Done. It's an absurd comedy, so different from the Saint and the Bear, but that was 2 years ago. But now you can see it. People seem to really like it. So if you got 14 minutes to burn on the toilet or something, just pull it up on YouTube. Frank Gets the Job Done. Excellent.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show, and good luck in the festival, and good luck in the lab.
Thank you for doing this. This is so cool. So thanks on behalf of everybody. Shouldn't speak for everybody, but thank you for doing this.
We usually do in film.
Yeah, fair.
All right. Thank you so much.
Join us next time for Blood in the Snow Radio. Bits Radio is a production of Three Evil Cats Productions in association with the Blood in the Snow Canadian Film Festival. For more information and to listen to other episodes, visit bloodinthesnow.ca and tweet us at BitsFilmFest. Music by Jen Gorman, produced and edited by Kelly Michael Stewart. I am Eduardo